Fossil fuel power plants in New York City are located in and near traditionally lower-income neighborhoods. Transforming these plants to now be powered by renewable energy means a cleaner environment and better health for all. We at Brightline2040 wanted to give a quick breakdown of how this process works. Obviously, each project has its own nuances and differences, but this video can be used as a starting point to understanding the overall flow. Essentially, think of it as a 4-step process. Step 1, researching and identifying a need. Now, a need is identified by a research body, in this case, the need to create a sustainable power grid for New York. This comes about from years of studies and data analysis, both locally and globally. As the need is identified, the governing bodies which control the funding will issue a solicitation for proposals. Step 2, creating a proposal. Companies that have the resources or ideas begin to compile their proposals, or bids, for how they'd satisfy the stated need. They put their team together, gather their resources, and create a plan of action, which then gets submitted for consideration. Next, step 3, competitive bids are considered. For public projects, the bids are gathered up, scrutinized, and often brought to vote by a committee or sometimes the public itself about whether they should proceed. Bids can be rejected during votes and have to be resubmitted at a later date, which can slow the process. The ones that do pass get further scrutiny by the governing bodies, who assess if these bids will meet the deadlines and budget that is required. Which brings us finally to step 4, construction. Successful bids begin this most visible stage. This is the shovels in the ground, excavators in the dirt stage where the work happens. Every project that reaches this point can look forward to the long but rewarding task of doing the job they've been hired for. And hopefully, in due time, the community can have access to the fruits of their long labor. It's a long, winding road to go from need to proposal to bid to construction. But so long as the ideas continue to flourish, the future for New York will look brighter and cleaner than ever.